Hey amazing ones, it's Laura here. I just want to reach out and do a quick video. There's something that I've been doing for myself and for my amazing clients for years, and it is, I think, one of the #1 things that changes how many hours you're working in a day and how much money you're making in your business. So I wanted to explain it, share it, and then share an opportunity for me to help you do it. Good stuff. Okay, so here it is. It's a really simple thing. If you are someone out there and most of your business is comprised of one-to-one services, whether you're doing done for you or you're doing coaching services, or if you're a Facebook ad strategist, a brand strategist, really doesn't matter what your business is, but if the model that you're working right now is mostly you do service for one person at one time and you're great at it, really great at it, you're going to hit a plateau. It's going to happen where you have a certain number of clients and your rates are here and you think, okay, great, well, I want to make more money, but I don't have any more time, or maybe you want more free time. So the only answer to make more money is just to increase your rates. And then you're still stuck having to work that much. And then you increase your rates because you think you'll have more time and you can maybe take on less clients. And I've seen it over and over again. You kind of get stuck at this plateau. So here's what I've done for many of my clients. I've done it for myself, and it counts for making epic leaps forward where you can actually reduce your time and still create amazing experiences for your clients. And that is to gather together a high-end, small group experience for some of your clients. Now here's what's awesome about this. You can mostly take a look around who's already around you that you're working with and see how they naturally would group up and make them an offer. You can also open this offer to other people that are around you, bring them in. But I want to give you a few examples so you can see it and feel it and hear it concretely. What I'm talking about is more than a group program. It's more of a way of seeing how you can gather the people around you into an experience. And here's the biggest key. Most people, when they start to think group, they actually drop their price point down and they think, well, a lower price point with more people means I can deliver more and make more money, and that's the natural thought. I want actually to ask you to just flip the script on its head and start looking at how you can have a higher price thing for a higher group as a new way of working. Okay, so here's what I just did with one of my clients. She is brilliant, amazing, remarkable, helps people just get fully booked in their businesses. It's outstanding the work that she does. And we've also noticed she wants more free time. She's got amazing kiddos that she the love is there. She wants to spend the time with them, as well as her passion and her desire for her business. So what we decided was there was a place for her to open up a window for 10 amazing women to join together with her for 6 months. It's a 10, I'm asking her to stretch a little bit, up to like a $15,000 or maybe $12,000 commitment for this group. It's going to require her to cut her hours in half. Yeah. I just said require her to cut her hours in half to deliver this amazing goodness to them. It's going to let her step away from her mostly one-on-one, and here's what's even more brilliant. This group that she's going to draw together helps her go to a next level, but because she's doing it in a group format, the women that are going to join her, they are going to get a unique experience to share with each other as well as with her in growing their businesses. Now, this is a very typical mastermind model, and what's brilliant about it is it lets you leverage who's already around you and gather new people to come work with you at a higher level. What's really different about it is changing your mindset around how offering less one-on-one connection is actually in more support of helping your clients grow. I know most people think that, oh, people buy the one-on-one, they need the one-on-one, that's how I deliver. Well, guess what? That's my model too. But I've found over and over, when I gather like-intended women or men or both, whomever you work with in your business, when I gather you together and we start interacting, you can see the pattern and you can see that you are not alone in what's going on for you. If you're struggling with something and suddenly you see 7 other people are struggling with it, there's a high probability that you're going to move through that struggle more quickly because you know you're not alone. And this is something that happens when you gather a group. So what I want for you really to hear, though, is my client is going to take 10 women around her, gather them together, and at minimum create $100,000 in her business. Yeah, one group, $100,000. If that sounds good, keep watching because there's more ways to do it. What I'm actually going to be doing at the end of this month is really awesome and it's fun, and it's a model I've done with some of my other clients. So I'll be gathering together a group of 4 women. I was going to say 3, but 4 women together for a 3-day retreat. Now, this is going to be super high level. It's actually a fraction of what most folks pay to me for one-on-one coaching, but it's going to be an intensive. We're going to take the time to do just what I did for my client by helping her come up with this amazing, well-fit match for her. For her, it was 6 months, 10 women, $10,000 to $12,000. We're going to stretch her. Lots of amazing support, but still it cuts her hours that she's working in half, and it draws her income rates up almost by double. And this works as a benefit for her clients and for herself. Another gal that I've worked with this on, we did actually something that was in a 90-day time frame. Scratch that. I think it's actually less now that I'm thinking about it. It's an 8-week program. So it's actually only 2 months, 8 modules. Hers is about $6,000. Now, when I started talking about high end, what I want for you to know is high really is anything that's over $5,000 in my mind, in my perspective. You can do these groupings together for $5,000, $10,000, $25,000. You name the rate, but what I want for you to see is this intensive way of working together, drawing in high level groups, looking at who's already around you and what do they need, and matching that to the way you want to deliver your services and what your ideal clients need to move forward. That's where the magic happens. So you've got a couple different opportunities. One client, she's doing a 6-month program. It's going to have lots of touch, but also not a ton of her time. They're going to have outstanding results, and that's a $10,000 to $12,000 investment. Another client has something that is an 8-week program. It's a $6,000 investment, and here's what's awesome. When we originally started working together, her program was 16 weeks plus 2 days together in person, plus you got like lifetime access. It was a lot, and it was actually overwhelming to everyone. And the price point was getting tricky to hit too. It was a $15,000 investment, way worth that. I mean, like the stuff she's doing is beyond phenomenal, totally worth the money, but she kept hitting a hiccup between how much she wanted to do intensively with clients and what they wanted to pay. So we just flipped it on its head. It's now an 8-week program. They get their results faster. It's a $6,000 investment, which for them is low, but still in the high-end range. And she can run this 2 or 3 times. She's actually going to end up making probably about 4 times as much as she was with the bigger, more expensive thing in a different format. So I'm going to backtrack you and give you guys one more example as well as an invitation to come work together. Yay! So what I'm doing is I'm gathering together again 4 women. And yeah, guys, sorry, it's for the ladies. We're going to come together. We're going to be joined in New York City, one of my favorite places to be, in a glorious, gorgeous, huge brownstone. And what's going to happen is prior to our meeting for our 3-day amazing luxury retreat, everyone is going to have a private call with me where we're going to gather together what your small thing is that is both small and big. I love saying things like that. If you guys were in my mastermind retreat for my clients, you know I said big is not only large, well, I also like small, big things. What I mean by that is that this is a nice, intensive way to work together, and we're going to do a lot in 3 days, and here's what we're going to do. Prior to the meeting, you and I are going to figure out what your little offer is. Whether it's 5, 8, 10, 12 people that you're gathering together, maybe even 14, but it's going to be small. And how long it's going to be, what you're going to offer, what format you're going to offer it. Is it an intensive retreat? Is it calls over time? We're going to nail that for you so it feels just deep in your soul, perfect for you, as well as your ideal clients. And then you're going to come together with 4 other amazing women and myself. We're going to be in a house together, and in 3 days, you're going to learn everything you need to be an unstoppable, amazing selling machine. All my Super Sales Ninja tools I'm going to just transfer into you because I'm going to be sitting beside you as you do your sales calls. So over 3 days, we're going to fill your offer. Now, here's my commitment. I don't know that we're going to get 100% full. Depends on what the size of your thing is. But we're going to be intensively working for 3 days to fill that program. And my guarantee is that you're going to walk away knowing everything you need to completely fill it. So, for instance, my client who's going to come through, she's going to be creating $100,000 in 3 days. We're going to pick up the phone. I'm going to walk with you over these 3 days. In the morning, doing some test and practice calls, hearing what's going on for you, live, real time, helping you model and shift what you're saying. In the morning of day 2, we're going to retool anything in your offer that needs to shift so that you can express it in a way that everyone wants to say yes to it. Why is this vital? This means anytime when you're away from this retreat, you know how to retool an offer to help someone understand it. Then we're going to make sure on day 3 you walk away with everything you need for either the program to be exactly full in that moment, or maybe you're doing a handful of follow-up calls to finish up. Again, the point is, over 3 days, dedicated focus, we're going to fill this one thing. So just take a minute and think. If you are overworked, overwhelmed, you're hitting an income plateau and you want to transform everything, not just once, but all the time, I want you to explore coming to this. Now, yes, there is a price point to it because I sell stuff. I help people make money. I want to do the same for you, but I'm doing something crazy. I'm having a very small deposit commitment prior to the meeting, and then you get to pay the rest about 30 or 40 days later. I so fully believe that I can support you and that you can have what you need to fill your program, and I really want for you to be thinking 100,000, 120,000, 180,000, whatever your big number is. We're going to gather, fill, and I have a sense that you already know all the people around you that you need to call. And prior to the time that we meet together, I'm going to show you exactly how to get those people on phone calls. So if this feels good for you, if this is something that's exciting or interesting, or if you're just like, hey, Laura, I want to talk more, private message me. Super simple. Just send me a little message and say, hey, Laura, I want to hear what this is about. I'll help walk you through creating your offer, knowing who it's for, how to get them on calls, everything you need to say, and you can repeat this. Now, I will say, this is not a magic bullet, silver bullet thing. If you are currently struggling to get people to agree to work with you, this is probably not for you. This is for you, though, if you've been consistently working one-on-one with clients and you're ready to change things. If you're ready to go to a huge and new level and you really, really want to decrease the amount of time you're working as well as dramatically increase the amount of income you're making. That means it's for you. So take a moment. If you like this, post a little message below. Also, if you've got some questions, private message me. Let me answer your questions as well. This is no hard push and sell. There's only 4 little seats. This is not for a lot of people. I want to make sure I open the window to really serve and support people I'm meant to serve and support. So if right now you're in that space where you want to go to a big place, private message me. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Mwah!